Hey guys, welcome back to the video. I kind of changed the area for today because there's some noise upstairs, so I thought I'd just come down here and talk to you guys better because of the sound. So let's get into today's album, eh? Alright, so today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite bands, and I think my friends already know who I'm going to talk about because I literally talk about them all the time, and I literally have everything okay, I'll just tell you, it's Coldplay. This is their first ever album, and it's called Parachutes. Now, yes, I have everything Coldplay related, from my posters that you see behind me on my wall when I make the video. I have all their CDs, and I also have all their DVDs and live concerts. And I went to two of their concerts on the 2017 of a Head Full of Dreams tour, and man, that was the best 2 days of my life. So yeah, but everyone knows I'm a true Coldplay fan, and it's just that's the only band I ever listened to in high school. I would not listen to anyone else. It's just, which is kind of sad because Coldplay helped me get through a lot, but I mean now that I look back on it, I'm just I'm glad that I listened to them because they made me more rock music. So I get to listen to other bands now, and it's good to listen to one artist, but sometimes you just you need a break to listen to new material and just give other new artists a chance. So but yeah, Coldplay Parachutes. Now let's talk about this album. This album came out during the year I was born, in 2000, which is so this album is literally meant for me. But yeah, so Coldplay Parachutes. Now this has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not 10 songs, and here's the back cover. It has the band there. They all look so young, and they're getting really old now, but that's what happens. What can you do now? Yeah, so here is this, comes in a single sleeve. Here's the bands right there. We got Chris, Will, Guy, and Johnny. And there's a back as well, and the vinyl's inside, but I'm not going to open that. But I'll get into the into the songs, sorry. So the first song is Don't Panic, and man, this song, I just listened to this song so many times, especially in high school. This is one of those songs, if you overthink things too much, or you're really panicky over something, this song just tells you hey, chill, don't panic, you'll be alright, everything's alright, So one of those songs. And I know some people that also have this lyric, the song title tattooed on their wrist, which is pretty cool. I definitely want a tattoo of a song lyric, but I just don't know what yet, and when I get it, I just have to know, because I don't want to get something and then also want something else, and regret it. So I'm still taking time to know what I want for my tattoo. So yeah, next song is Shiver. Another great song, rocking tune. Check out the music video as well. And it's brand new, HD quality, because they've updated it, which is awesome. Really good song, Shiver. Next we got Spies. Another haunting kind of song. Really nice though. Next is Sparks. That is just a song you relax to, and it's so it's just you put on your headphones, and this album is literally meant, let me just say, this album is meant to be played when it's raining. It's just, it just relaxes you and makes you feel calm, and after listening to all the songs you feel better and not too worried about anything, because it just relaxes you from all the trouble that goes on your head, wherever whatever happens that day. But yeah, Sparks is a really beautiful song, very acoustic, nice slow ballad. Next is Yellow. Everyone knows this song. Yellow is the song that gets this. Every time I listen to the song, it just makes me really happy. And the music video is just Chris on a beach at I don't know what time it was, but it just looks every time I watch that music video, it just helps me calm down and it makes me feel so much better about life. And man, I've played that song a lot of times. I know the words from beginning to end to beginning, man. But yeah, awesome song. That was the first song I learned how to play on guitar, I think. Was it? maybe, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think so. But yeah, Yellow. If you don't know that song, where have you been? Have you been living under a rock? But yeah, check out that song if you haven't. Next we got Trouble. Chris does like it's like a piano ballad, and when this song Trouble comes on, I have to get my headphones and blast the music like to the very top, because Guy does this really cool bass. There's this Guy plays a really like I can't talk today. When Guy plays the bass, it sounds really good, and every time I hear it, I just have to put the volume up because it just sounds so amazing in the song. And I wish they kind of like made it a bit louder, because when you hear the bass, it's just so like, I don't know how to explain it. You just gotta listen to the song, yo. That's all I gotta say. But this was one of my sister's favorite songs as well. Next we got Parachutes. It's a kind of short song, not too long, maybe about like a minute or so, or 40 seconds, I believe. But it's a cute little song that they have that goes into like the rest of the 3 songs that are left. Next we got High Speed. Another great song, We Never Change. That's another song that's kind of like slow and relaxing, and kind of like you could listen to that song when you're walking, and it's just, man, you gotta listen to the song, especially when it rains and when you got like snowy weather, because this album just like knows, like, I don't know, I can't talk today. Anyways, the last song is Everything's Not Lost, and Everything Is Not Lost was a song that I played like so many times on repeat, yo. Like, this was my favorite song ever, and it still is my favorite song. But the lyrics are really uplifting, and it kind of tells you like, hey, you know, if you're like thinking of giving up, or life is not the way you want it to, don't think like that, because everything's not lost and things will get better. And gotta, you know, be more like positive, and yeah. But this song, man, Everything's Not Lost, I will put in the link for you guys. It's an amazing song. I definitely feel you guys should check that out. If you guys were listening to Coldplay and I had to recommend you only 3 songs from this album, it would have to be Everything's Not Lost, Yellow, oh man, okay, Everything's Not Lost, Yellow, and what else should I put? I'll go with Sparks. But yeah, definitely Everything's Not Lost to start out the song. And what's nice about this song is after it ends, there's another hidden track, but you have to wait, I think, a minute after Everything's Not Lost. And it's funny because I got this on CD, and when I listened to it, I didn't know, like, after Everything's Not Lost, I was like, okay, took it out right after. And I didn't know that there was a hidden track called Life Is For Living. If I just waited a minute longer, I would have figured out about the song sooner, which is kind of funny. And as soon as, like, I had a phone that time, so as soon as I got my phone, I had to download all the songs off this album. And it was funny because when I downloaded Everything's Not Lost, I think it was like 7 minutes, and I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. The song's not 7 minutes. And I kind of just like waited after the song was done. Nothing was happening. I was like this close to like skipping the song until I hear Chris singing, and I'm like, what the heck? How come no one told me about this? Like, oh man, they tend to do this a lot with their albums, so I would recommend to listen to their albums in full, because you never know if they're gonna have a hidden track at the end. Because that was the first time I got to listen to Coldplay was what am I saying? Yeah, so like that was when I figured out that they did hidden tracks, and they also do a lot of hidden tracks as well on their third album. Yeah, third album. There's X and Y. There's another hidden track that they do at the end, which I'll talk about later. But yeah, definitely feel you guys should. You guys have to check out this album, because even the front cover is like amazing. Like, this is why I love collecting vinyls, because you get all this stuff. CD, it's the same thing with CD, but when it comes to your phone, like, you don't get these cool pictures. Like, come on now, look at that, look at the band, yo, look how young they are. But yeah, that's all I'd like to say for this video. There's a video that I will be making soon. You know, I should rank the Coldplay albums as well during another video. But there's another thing that I'm waiting for that's coming out on Saturday that I'm waiting in the mail. And I'm so excited to get that album because I've been waiting for quite a while. And I thought it would be coming like today and I'd be doing a review of it today, but it's coming a little bit later. So definitely check that out. I think maybe I'll post it next week or so. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, everyone. Listen to Coldplay and eat chocolate.